Alright, so this is a tutorial for Sarah's beginner method for Skewb. The method is comprised of the following steps: creating a layer which is 4 corners around a center, orienting the top 4 corners, placing the top center, and then finishing off the last 4 centers. You pretty much only need to know one algorithm, which is a 4-move algorithm called a sledgehammer or sledge. In a sledge, we're going to be, if we're doing a sledge on the green face, I'd turn this corner, then undo the first move, undo the second move. So bring that down, undo first move, undo second move. As you can see, it preserves the bottom layer, it doesn't affect the back center, and it swaps the U and F centers, and it swaps the L and R centers. It also reorients corners. Okay, so as you might have noticed there, 3 centers have been cycled. So what we can do to do what's called a U-perm is to do a sledge, Y2, sledge. So a sledge on this face, then a sledge on the back. Okay, so I'm just going to run through the 2 cases you can have for orientation. So there's only 3 states corners can be in: all 4 corners oriented, which is, you'll just skip that if you finish the bottom layer and all 4 corners are oriented. No corners are oriented. In this case, what you want to do is hold the Skewb in a way so that the face with 2 unoriented corners on it is on your right, and the face with no unoriented corners is on your left. And you'll do a sledgehammer, and that will solve the corners. Now the other case you can run into is that there are 2 unoriented corners. What you want to do there is hold the Skewb so that one of the unoriented corners is on your left and the other unoriented corner is on the front. And you're going to do a sledge on that face and then a sledge on that face. And as you can see, when I do the first sledgehammer, it reduces it to the first case we talked about, and then the second sledgehammer solves it. Now let's say hypothetically you make the layer, get to the corner case, solve it. The top color center is not in place. What you're going to need to do is place the top color center at the back, in this case yellow, because our oriented corners are yellow. And you're going to do a U-perm, so sledge, sledge. Okay, and then for L4C, it can either be solved, require a single U-perm, or require 2 U-perms. So in this case, all 4 centers are unsolved. So I just do a U-perm anywhere. And then the way we recognize how to do a U-perm is that, okay, so we created the layer on white, then we finished off the yellow layer. In the L4C, there is 1 center solved. So we place that at the bottom. And then this center here, or this face here, is what I would refer to as an opposite face, meaning orange and red are opposite colors on the Skewb. And so we place that to the front, and then we're doing sledge, and then a sledge at the back.